And we're in a heated contest between nested at the top of the standings, and the other one is looking to shake the tree a bit.
Matt, listen, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best, right? These are the games where a team who's trying to come out on top of the pack can get a leg up. And of course, if you're on top, this is a prime opportunity to keep them away.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up. Gurriel over to his right. One away.
Now that designated hitter.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 18 hits in 99 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Prospect Willie Cal. Here's the pitch.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Joe. Infield in the overshift here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Fouled away. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lyle steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2. Chris Stavinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Danny Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So striding in, Todd Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Guzman will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 44.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good. Hey!
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Astros. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor.
Leading off with the Rangers, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Count remains full. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Ready to take his hacks again, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how...
And the runner will score from second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's out number 1. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now in the box, Danny Santana, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Not shortstop, Carlos.
Fouled off.
Correa.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher.
Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Last strike now for Houston. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded by Odor. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. So guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race, so yes, I think their outcome can affect a player's morale a little bit more noticeably.
We've got a good game going here between two clubs that seem to be for real this year.
Pat, this is a nice test for both teams, both of whom, as you said, figure to be in the race as the season unfolds. Learning how to win close games like this one against quality opponents is crucial to a championship campaign. So this game could give us a glimpse of how each of these teams might respond in a big game situation.
He's set and the pitch. Willie Calhoun stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Popped up. Lindor has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there 1-0. Perez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Digging in, number 16. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. To third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... So here's Tyler Naquin.
Leading off for the Indians.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
The 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Adam Simberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. Last time through was a base hit.
Leading up for the Rangers, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Guzman.
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson. Here we go.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there to Santana to get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is popped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and it remains a 4th. Jose Leclerc comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 25.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And he's safe. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's the first pitch. Franmil Reyes stands in as he looks at a called strike. Flying hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Rougned Odor. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too much dip on the single. off for a ball. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! Santa Maria, game over! Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Fletcher.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. In his career against Mike Minor, he has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Center fielder looking up, off the rocks, and gone. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Back up the middle. Oh, what a play. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. In now, Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
The Rangers have had it going all season long, and if anybody tells you they predicted it, they're a liar. Heidi, give us a little more. Here's Rognet Odor now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Nope. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
High chopper to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The left fielder, number 5.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well struck but fouled over by the coaching box. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yordan Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
There is Altuve on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Osuna is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robinson Chirinos takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
No strike.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Framber Valdez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And he hits it hard to the right side. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as this Jose Leclerc enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Yuli Gurriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Carlos Correa now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man in. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, Dustin Garno.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We are into extra innings. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and Now you're still fighting in extra innings, but the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Popped him up. Garneau shading to his right. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Last strike now for Houston. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider.
And this is a strike. Bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over. Well, a rolling stone gathers no moss, and these guys, I'm not sure they've even heard of moss.
Yeah, this is a complete baseball team right now, guys. They've shown they can beat you in a variety of ways. They look like a team ready for the postseason, and we haven't even reached the All-Star break.
No doubt about it, D-Row. I think they are the league standard right now, and it's a treat to watch this team play. Going to be a fun team to follow the rest of the season.
We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion?
Well, Matt, these home fans brought their brooms today, and they want to use them. We know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So here's Jose Abreu as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the... Luis Robert remains in the game, batting 8th and manning... left field. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Number 5, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Chu on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
That's out.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Up next for the Rangers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
In now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ball even at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Engel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The third baseman.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Engel is there as he makes the catch, and tight. Underway. Up next for Chicago. Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he got him swinging. Yasmani Grandal becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Got him. Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, D-Row, all those brooms the people brought to the ballpark today, they're waving them mightily right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than a series sweep? This was a big win for this club, and I expect to see them walking tall into their next series.
Well, this premier matchup between two current division leaders has so far lived up to its billing, guys. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Tyler from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a line drive. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready now, Danny Santana. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Ronald Guzman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 bases.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 1-0 the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Next for New York, Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is foul right side. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Fouled away. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Frazier is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he carries a .308 batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
To 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits to. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. David Robertson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Grounded to first. Reined in.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes now. Robertson, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. So that ends what was quite an entertaining matchup of top dogs here, guys.
Yeah, when two division leaders face off, it is like two alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to be room for one at the top of the pack, but it's fun to get a peek at what it looks like for these two contenders to tangle head-to-head.